Aleksandr Kerzhakov, a legendary forward of Russian football. Early life and beginnings in football. Aleksandr Kerzhakov was born on 27 November 1982 in St. Petersburg, Russia, a city known for its rich cultural heritage and historical significance. From a young age, Kerzhakov showed a keen interest in sports, and it was clear early on that he possessed a natural talent for football. Raised in a family with a strong sporting background, his father, Sergei Kerzhakov, had played for local clubs. Aleksandr was introduced to football at a young age. His early exposure to the game, alongside the city's passionate football culture, inspired him to pursue the sport professionally. Kerzhakov's journey into football began at the Zenit St. Petersburg Youth Academy, where he joined the club's youth system at just 11 years old. At Zenit, Kerzhakov's talents quickly shone through. His innate ability to score goals, combined with his sharpness on the ball and clinical finishing, made him one of the brightest young prospects in Russian football. He progressed through the ranks of Zenit's youth system with ease, developing his skills in a competitive environment and attracting attention from coaches and scouts across the country. Breakthrough at Zenit St. Petersburg. Kerzhakov made his professional debut for Zenit St. Petersburg in 1999 at the age of 16. Marking the beginning of an illustrious career. He entered the first-team squad in the Russian Premier League, where he quickly made an impression with his blistering pace and goal-scoring ability. In his early years at Zenit, Kerzhakov was primarily used as a substitute, but his hunger to succeed and his natural talent soon earned him a more prominent role in the team. By the 2000-2001 season, Kerzhakov had cemented himself as one of the team's key attacking players. He became a regular starter and developed a reputation as one of Russia's most promising young talents. His most notable early contribution came in the 2001 season, when he finished as Zenit's top scorer. His performances caught the attention of the Russian footballing community and earned him a spot in the national team. Over the next few seasons, Kerzhakov continued to establish himself as one of Zenit's most vital players. His ability to score goals from all positions on the pitch, combined with his sharp movements and tactical intelligence, made him a nightmare for defenders. By 2003, Zenit had become one of the top clubs in Russia, and Kerzhakov was at the heart of their attacking play. His success in the domestic league laid the foundation for a successful international career. Move to Sevilla FC and European adventure. Kerzhakov's consistent performances at Zenit did not go unnoticed, and in 2006, he made the move to Spain, signing with Sevilla FC, a club in Spain's La Liga. This transfer marked a significant step in Kerzhakov's career, as he sought to test himself at the highest level of European football. At Sevilla, Kerzhakov was expected to adapt to the fast-paced nature of Spanish football and prove that he could compete with some of the best defenders in Europe. However, his time at Sevilla was challenging. Despite his obvious talent, Kerzhakov struggled to secure a regular starting spot in the competitive La Liga side. He faced stiff competition from other top-tier strikers, and his limited playing time affected his consistency and confidence. Despite his challenges in Spain, Kerzhakov did manage to make a significant impact in the Copa del Rey and other domestic competitions during his stint at Sevilla. His spell in La Liga ultimately allowed him to gain invaluable experience at a European level, even though it was not as successful as he had hoped. Return to Zenit St. Petersburg. In 2007, after his brief spell at Sevilla, Kerzhakov returned to Zenit St. Petersburg on loan. This move was a turning point in his career. Upon his return, Kerzhakov rediscovered his best form, scoring goals consistently and helping Zenit to major successes both domestically and in European competitions. One of Kerzhakov's most memorable moments during this period was his performance in the 2008 UEFA Cup, now known as the Europa League. Zenit, under the management of Dick Advocat, had an impressive run in the tournament, and Kerzhakov was at the forefront of the team's success. He scored crucial goals, including in the final against Rangers, as Zenit secured their first-ever UEFA Cup title. This victory not only solidified Zenit's place in European football but also marked the high point of Kerzhakov's club career to that point. In the same year, Kerzhakov helped Zenit win the Russian Premier League, adding another domestic title to his collection. His goal-scoring prowess and leadership on the pitch were key factors in Zenit's success during this period, and Kerzhakov's influence continued to grow as he became one of the top forwards in Russian football. Continued success with Zenit and the national team. Kerzhakov continued to shine at Zenit St. Petersburg, where he remained a central figure in the club's attacking lineup. Over the years, he further cemented his legacy as one of the best players to ever represent the club. His prolific goal scoring continued in both domestic and international competitions. And he was instrumental in Zenit's multiple Russian Premier League titles and cup victories. Kerzhakov's partnership with other top Russian players, such as Andrei Arshavin and Igor Denisov, helped Zenit maintain its position as one of Russia's most successful football clubs during the 2000s and 2010s. In addition to his club's success, Kerzhakov was also a key player for the Russian national team. He made his debut for Russia in 2002 and quickly established himself as one of the team's main goal-scoring threats. Over the course of his international career, Kerzhakov earned over 90 caps and scored 30 goals, making him one of Russia's all-time top goal scorers. He represented his country in major international tournaments, including the UEFA European Championships and the FIFA World Cup, playing a central role in Russia's attacking lineup. Kerzhakov's international career peaked during the 2008 UEFA European Championship, where he was one of the standout players for Russia. His goal-scoring ability, sharp positioning, and experience were vital to the team's successful run to the semi-finals of the tournament. Although Russia was ultimately eliminated by the eventual champions, Spain, Kerzhakov's performances were widely praised, and he became one of the top strikers in Europe. Later, career and final years. As Kerzhakov grew older, his playing time gradually reduced, and he began to focus more on his leadership role within the team. In the latter stages of his career, he enjoyed stints with various clubs, including Dynamo Moscow and FC Rubin Kazan. Although his role on the pitch was no longer as central as it once was, Kerzhakov remained an important figure in the Russian Premier League. His experience and leadership qualities allowed him to contribute in different ways, both on and off the field. In 2017, after a career spanning nearly 2 decades, Kerzhakov announced his retirement from professional football. By the time he hung up his boots, Kerzhakov had won multiple domestic league titles, cup trophies, and international honors, cementing his legacy as one of Russia's finest footballers. Post-retirement and legacy. After retiring from playing, Kerzhakov transitioned into coaching. He briefly worked as an assistant coach at Zenit St. Petersburg, and took on other roles within the football community. As a coach, he sought to pass on the knowledge and experience he had accumulated throughout his career to younger generations of footballers. His focus was on nurturing and developing attacking players, helping them reach their potential as goal scorers and playmakers. Kerzhakov's legacy as a player remains intact, and he is remembered as one of Russia's greatest ever forwards. His skill, composure in front of goal, and leadership on the pitch made him a fan favorite, and his contributions to Russian football will not soon be forgotten. He remains a key figure in Zenit's history and one of the standout players in Russian football's post-Soviet era. Kerzhakov's career serves as an inspiration for young Russian footballers, demonstrating the importance of hard work, dedication, and adaptability. His incredible goal-scoring record and his consistency at the highest level of both Russian and European football earned him the respect of fans, coaches, and players alike.